welcome to I Am Powered by Love TV. I am Demi, just giving myself a fire for you. Welcome in, all you beautiful humans. And I want to thank all of our friends for returning and coming back to I Am Powered by Love. I am Demi, and this is a pick a card reading. This one is also going to be very important for you to tune into. Timestamps will be listed below, and this one is right now I don't have a clear title. The title will be in the description. But this one, however, is about where are you and him, or where are you and her? Where is your relationship headed? What spaces are you in? So you're asking, this is the question that I keep hearing is, you want to know if you guys are on the same page. Is this relationship moving forward? We'll have an actual title, but that's what I'm hearing. So this reading is going to highlight where you are and where your partner, significant other, relationship, boo thing, where you guys are. So there's 3 different decks. These are going to be pretty extensive in reading. And so I want to welcome you all in. I'm, again, Demi. I'm a certified spiritual life coach and Akashic Record reader channel. Not just a reader. That's a little bit different than any other type of reading. It's channeled. I think a lot of people call it a mediumship, but are unaware of what that really means. I'm not taken over by an entity of another. So I prefer saying channel. But that is what it is. I hear those messages and they are coming from other sources. And your soul books, and those who have been keeping up with our other content, like our soul scopes and our soul messages, those angel messages that are coming down, those are out there. So please, if this resonates with you, don't forget, after you subscribe, hit the bell so you can be updated on all of our information. Also, this is I Am Powered by Love. It's a company. We are the leaders in conscious movement, thought leaders in change, transformation, and healing. So we're not just here doing readings. We're here providing deep guidance and healing so that you can manifest. And so when you're making those lasting changes and you're seeking clarity, you also need the next steps to get to where that clarity is showing you to get. Without your soul records in the Akashic, your Akashic Records is your book of life, the soul journey. Where you are today, to get to here, what you're asking the reading to perform for you, you have to be able to get there and manifest it. So we are the transformational coaches, and so we have a lot of different programs and coaching, mind engineering, the self-love club, and then we also do mini coaching healing workshops. So not only am I an Akashic record reader, but a lovely aromatherapist. These are some of the types of things that I make, because consciousness shifting should not just happen within the mind and the heart, but sometimes you need an additional modality, such as a crystal aromatherapy, as I am a certified aromatherapist. These are 2 types of exfoliator for you. This one is Candy Girl, is what I thought, and this one is Zenit Girl. So this has got a really nice moisture. They all do something different. So check us out at Alluring Elements. That link is also below. And this is the Men All Pause Moisturizer. Comes in 3 different types. Be Blissful Babe, Better Behave Babe, and Be Bright Babe. So all different types of things happening here. And we're all about consciousness movement. Now, how you get full, complete conscious shifting is by healing the place where your mind believes something to be true based on the emotional experience that you've had. When you clear both of those together, what you know to be true for you and what you feel is called a belief. When you add them together, they become a belief. And when you don't believe that you're worthy, you will create and manifest, attract, draw, connect, magnetize, whatever words you want to say. You are the creator of your life based on your beliefs, energies. So today, in this reading, friends, This is a pretty serious topic because we're going to be looking at your version of the relationship and your partner's version. So we're going to break that down in these cards today. There are 3 stacks, and they're going to be pretty intensely deep. I haven't come up with a title for it yet, but where are you? Where are they? And the steps to get you to where you desire to be. And, you know, obviously everybody is looking for that lasting, loving, connected relationship where you can express yourself. Really what we're seeking is our soul. Connecting to our higher self is that lasting love. Once you get there, it's undetermined whether you'll even want to be in a relationship with someone. You would be free to connect with all humans in a deep, loving, vulnerable way, and knowing that you are being loved unconditionally no matter what. We use sex, intimacy, and the romantic parts as usually the manipulative tool and how we express our love, but really it should come in the opposite. Really, we should just be able to engage in the self-expression of that. The reason I'm talking about it is because I want you to understand how deep this reading is about to be and what I coach about, because we all want it. We all want that deep connection, but when you have this place of self that is so deeply connected to all things, you may look at relationships a lot differently, but you're looking at right now where you guys stand. So I guess if there were going to be a title, it would be something like, where do we stand? A look inside the relationship. So if you could. Yeah, I got the production manager here. She's director of our head of our production studio, actually. So she's on the ones and twos, keeping us tight and right here. That's right. It's all love, and I'm empowered by love. So let's get started. Enough. We're actually going to drop the timestamp if you want to just skip through this. So we know sometimes you guys don't want to hear about how to heal. You just want the relationship. Rose quartz, everybody's familiar with it. And it's okay, because we're going to get you there. That's if you choose the right one. So rose quartz, unconditional love. Are you in possession of that? Then this would be the stone for you. This is deck number 3. I'm going backwards. That's right. Tricked ya. This is Chrysoprase, not Chrysocoa. This is its cousin. It's got a beautiful, man, if you guys have ever been out to Florida, I'm from the South, and there's this beach called the Emerald Isle. It's in between Destin and Pensacola. And it's sneaky, it's tricky. You actually have to take a few side streets to get there, to get to the Emerald Beach, but it really does. It's brilliant green, but it's very similar to that. And what's so cool is that these sea entities, I know I'm going off on a tangent because I'm channeling down here, so bear with me. You'll get to feel me out because we're going to be friends. Because see, y'all just ain't going to be popping up and in and out of here. We're going to have a relationship. So I'm going to teach you some things about crystals because, oh, by the way, I'm a vibrational healer. I don't think I told you I was a Reiki master. So there's that. So crystals is one of the things. I've been collecting them for over 30 years, probably 40. And so I have about 3,000 crystals. And so the sea in this cove, it's really a cove because it's a dead-end street to the Emerald Beach there in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Giving y'all a shout out. And y'all know this. And so there's these entities, I can't remember what they're called, but they glow at night. And so you can, it's just so freaking beautiful. One of my favorite sneaky places that you'll see me off in the cut. Can't wait to take the crew there. It's so beautiful. I like to go down as a snowbird. Me, myself, spend like 3, 4, 5 months of the winter there. But I'm in Arizona now, so it's just about the same heat, just without the ocean. But there's that. Chrysoprase. This is the healing, the soothing and healing communications. Actually, deep wound healing as well. Those deep wounded heart traumas. And then one of my faves, I love fluoride. A lot of people uh, bypass it as a healing stone, but it is super tremendous. I have a blue, which is rare. I got really lucky. This is green and purple, the pretty two most commonly known. Blue is so rare. If you get it, we're talking hundreds, up to $300-$400 now. But I have a beautiful piece. But this is green and purple fluorite, and so heart healing and stress. So this is a healing in regards more to the heart and clearing out, purifying old negative patterning, woundings. And so these are the 3 decks. Deck 3, Rose Quartz, Chrysoprase. Deck 2, Fluorite, green and purple. Fluorite, deck 1. So I want you to just take a nice deep breath with me. Close your eyes. And I want you to just gently move past the relationship. And if you do this well enough, I tell you what, let me just guide you through one. Because I always just tell people, just close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and take a nice deep breath with me. Just inhale. Just take a nice deep inhale. And you don't want to raise your chest and your lungs. You want to inhale from the diaphragm. In the nose, closing the mouth. Inhale through your nose. And just gently release. Now I want you to do this for 3 breaths. And on the 3rd breath, with your inside voice, say, open me up to the present moment. Or I am open to the present moment awareness. And if you do this as your hand mudra, it will absolutely open you up to the present moment expansiveness. And you might need to do this for I am open to the present moment. This hand mudra, open palms on your lap, or gently open, it doesn't matter, you can just hold them there. But I want you to take this breath. Before you choose these cards, this is how important this reading is. It's going to be a channel reading about where your relationship stands, where you are, and where he is. And if this is important to you and you clicked on this, then this meditation is going to open you up to the present moment to connect with it. So when you're living in the anxiousness of tomorrow's outcome, you're not here and you can't manifest from that place. So you can go from clicking and video to video to video. I'm telling you what is right and true. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to send you some Reiki right now, because I want you to grow from this. I want you to expand and move your life into the direction in which you see, and being open to this present moment awareness is exactly where you need to be. And then we're going to take a review of these decks from the top view. And for deck 1, we have that lovely fluoride. This is green and purple fluoride for healing, clearing, purifying the heart and the mind, physical as well. Then we have Chrysoprase for deck 2. Hang out with that guy for a while. I love raw. I'm not a big on tumbled. I use these for Reiki mostly, for flat body layouts, but Chrysoprase. Here you're going into just wound healing, old traumas, heart, mind healing. It's deck number 2. And deck number 3, as promised, we've got beautiful rose quartz. So pick your deck and let's get started. All right, so deck number 1, that fluorite, green and purple. For those of you who chose. All right, so let's get started with this reading. For those of you who've chosen my friend here, I have Actually, probably a lot. I use the green and purple fluorite in Reiki sessions. I have some big chunks. Actually, I probably have about 3 or 4 fluorides. Great to have around. They just feel so good. Purifying. So really, if you buy a palm stone, I don't use these too often in grid work. I teach a lot about crystal gridding, and I don't write often or blog or post about it because I think everything that could be said, but how you bring an amplification to sacred geometry is important in manifesting work, and I use it in Reiki energy work for the extra vibration and filling in gaps and holes. So this is a stone of healing, and let's get started. Because this relationship, where you both stand, is there's already a surmounting stress in the relationship. And I'm going to pull all the cards here. So I'm going to clear off the table, just pull these off, and we're just going to lay them out and see what's happening. There's a lot of stress happening here. And this is cards for both you and your significant other. So we're going to take a look at the meanings here. These are the remaining cards. We're going to get to all of them. We're going to sort these out. So you both are in a time of transition, which is why this is a little bit uncomfortable. You both literally are in this exact same spot. I was expecting to see 2 different versions of energies here, and I don't. This is one blended consciousness. But this transition that you were in from moving one place to another is causing all the internal tensions. So first off, let's just start by saying the person that you were with, even though this card says loving man, if you are a man and you are seeking information right now about where your relationship is and how it's growing forward, you are in a loving relationship, so there's no need to worry about that. The problem is the consciousness of the relationship, and you guys aren't aware of the cycle that you're in. You are ending old things. You are developing, creating a new life together. You've been through a lot this year, but what's happening is your internal dialogue, the intention, you're not aware of the pretenses of your ego. Meaning, you are both shedding, let me put this in proper order, you are both shedding the illusion of the old former self. You are both in the process of transforming into who you truly are. Does this make sense? So what happens when we are put in our own internal pressure cooker of life, we start blaming the other person for problems that are happening. You need to shift in this cycle, both of you, into seeing all of the good and the beauty that you have in the relationship. Is that clear? You both are shedding the old illusionary self, the facade of self that keeps you safe. And sometimes these are negative perceptions. These aren't always things that are healthy. Saying things like, we're broke, I'm tired, I don't like this. These are negative. And when you're saying them, I am such and such, you are actually aligning with the energy and creating it. Abracadabra. Whatsoever you speak, you create. It's Latin. I'm sorry. It's not Latin. I can't hear who they're telling me that it is, but it's not Latin. When you speak it, I, you, your version, am, your soul, I am, whatever, you're transforming into a new version of yourself. This is the time to not look at all the problems and the illusions of the problems that your old version self created, both you and your partner. You have to hold gratitude. You are both going through a transformational cycle. This is them. You may not even be able to see this clear because of all that you are healing, and you're trying to see this person as the problem. They are likewise seeing you as the problem. You both need to step into gratitude consciousness to actually move this relationship forward, because you are both healing. Let's see if I can get this a little bit more clear here. You are both healing. But because you don't have this clarity, you don't really know. Neither one of you can really state your intentions clear. This isn't about hidden agendas. This isn't negative. What it is that you can see the version of the life that you want to create, but you are still, this right here, these curtains, is that there's a lot of stuff that's blocking you and you can't see it. You can see a little glimmer of the future, but because of these negative beliefs, these statements of being are keeping you from creating the full intention for the relationship and for your life. And what you're looking at is a life that you can support your family, build a family, create a future, and the freedom in so doing. So this relationship is in a good place. You are just both doing some deep healing. You are going through right now the cycle of transformation to get here. Do you see it? He's loving, you're loving. You are both healing right now, clearing away the old versions of self. They're saying, hold gratitude. Hold a space of genuine beauty for what you've created so far. Allow the falling away of the old versions of self. Step into the glow of the healing light. Allow this transformation. Let go of the old beliefs that are keeping this part of your life from moving forward, because there it's clear in the present. Now we're going to take a look at exactly what you both need to do. So I'm going to put these here, because now I'm going to flip some cards over top of these. These are the healing cards. So we still have a few more cards to pull. This makes sense? The person that you once were, you are outgrowing. You're healing this. He is too. She is too. You're transforming. So now we're going to look at some healing notes. I love this card. It's coming back to the joy and the beauty, the gift of dance, just being free. And what's so interesting about this card coming up is because the travel card came up. You look to freedom. You need the freedom of expression somewhere in your life, and just, you know, turning on some music, just dancing, just freeing yourself, just shaking all the old, and let that rhythm. It's something about music and the vibration of the sounds that you can kind of put yourself back into the trance of who you are. So it's not necessarily about dancing. It's really about music. And music, just like crystals, is vibrational. So when you're free in that space and listening to the most uplifting, highest vibrational music that's resetting, restoring, cleansing, and healing, you will be able to clear a lot of energy. Again, I could see why you even chose that crystal. Oh, gift of gratitude. Look at that, lighting itself up. I love the Akashic Records. Guides are so amazing. Here again, your heart needs to know. You need to focus. And even in so picking the cards, that meditation, just a very small intro to the type of powerful NLP guided, Akashic Record guided NLP meditations that are used in our coaching program. So holding a space for the gratitude of all that you've accomplished, everything that you've manifested, right there. Let's take a look at the angel answers, because you also want to know, where's this going? Are we ever going to get there? There seems to be so many problems. I need to know what he is feeling. Are we on the same page? Type deal. Not at this time. And I'm going to tell you why. You have to let go and see that this mask of the illusion of the person that you were and he is has to go. So there's a pause here. It has to be a pause. Because first of all, you can't create the life that looks like freedom. It looks like love and family and foundation and growth and beauty from this. Because you're not even clear. He's not clear. So no, not right now. You have to let go of all this. This is a time for healing. So let's confirm that. Oh, this is just a big no. There's not enough chemistry to get past this. They're not in a place right now. You can move forward. You are in a transformation. They are too. They're just not aware of it, and they're not ready to heal this space. It says unrequited love, know and let go, and unrequited love. There's just not enough chemistry to keep this relationship moving. And the only way to get there, truthfully, is to clear this space. And that's just real talk. You both have to come out from behind the mask. The illusion and the facades of who you are both keep, because the genuine heart is there in both of you. You are both going through a transformation, but will you both be able to get there to where you want to be? The family, the future, the freedom, the life that is beautiful and pure is being blocked by the parts that don't believe that you're worthy. He doesn't believe it either. He doesn't have any part to give here, which is why they're saying that it's unrequited. There's not enough. He can't fill you up from a half empty cup. And you can't fill him up with a half empty cup. Do you see why you have to hold gratitude? Because at least gratitude starts filling your cup up with thoughts of gratefulness and thankfulness of where you've grown from. But you can't see it because there's a mask there. You both have it. So they're saying, let go of trying to make the relationship work and focus on the healing and the transformation. Because this is the cycle. And this is right now. That meditation that started off this, and when we were all coming in union together for this reading, I am present now. This is actually happening right now. And you're aware of it. And the heart of gratitude showed up twice. This is the consciousness you need to shift from, because these intentions are shady. They're shrouded, and they're not negative or bad. It's just that we can't keep moving forward in life in the same projection. If we want something real and tangible, as bringing children onto the planet, we're not just talking about buying a car together or some land. You're wanting to create a family and freedom with another person, and neither one of you has enough love to give. You are in a healing cycle, and here it is. This is the end result. Right now, you're both not ready. They're telling you to both wait. You don't have enough love to give in this relationship for one another to make it work, and stop trying to force it. That's why they're saying no and let it go right now. Focus on you. Bring yourself back to balance. Allow this transformational cycle to complete. And I don't know if you remember in the beginning when I was talking about sometimes why would we want to hold on to something that is beneath where we are once we move from this place. If you're hidden and not keeping it real with you, and your own intentions are hidden, maybe one of the hidden intentions is I want everyone to see that I made it, that I'm doing so much better in my life. That's an agendaed intention. And you can't manifest this type of life based on this energy. Because who are you doing it for? That's an intention. I want a big house, but I want everybody to see that I made it. This is a false intention, right? It's not that it's bad, but when we're broken inside and we feel like everyone said that we were going to lose and we're never going to make it, it's not them that said it. We believe it. They just said it out loud. We just say it internally. Herein lies the difference. These are the types of hidden motives. I don't ever want to be broke again, so I want to manifest a life of freedom on my own terms. That is not how you manifest abundance at all. I love myself and I have enough to share and spare with the world. I want to be able to help people. I want to share my success and I want to bring other people with me. Do you see the difference? You can't never not want to be broke again, because then you're talking about a whole nother type of consciousness. You both have this problems, which is why you are bickering. And you're going through this transformational cycle and you're trying to make this other person be something that they cannot be, which is why they're saying these things right here in the end. No, it's unrequited. There's not enough chemistry. Wait, let go. Do you. Gratitude. This healing light has to happen. All right. And so now we're going to go to the summary, my friends. And definitely cleansing. If you don't have some fluorite, this is the time to get it. To deeply clear out those negative patternings in the heart and in the mind, because there are some types of beliefs about who you are. You're hiding from yourself, and they are too. You both have some belief statements that you can't see. See how small? You can see that the intention is there, but it's shrouded behind the mask of who you are and who you are projecting out into the world. You have to heal this. Both of you together. You are both currently on a healing journey simultaneously, and this is causing a lot of friction because you're wanting the world around you to stabilize, but you can't stabilize it in these old beliefs any longer because it's not working, and you already know it's not working, but you don't want to let go of the world because it's falling apart, but you want to bring him together or she together back to you because it completes the vision. And you guys have already been through so much, but the bickering part is because you both don't understand that you are both going through a healing transformation. Again, why you chose this stone. The presentation of the family, the love, the freedom of life is all right here. It's clearly present that you have the intentions, but you don't believe that you're worth it. You're not really sure that you could ever have it. You know, everyone told you that whatever these beliefs are that are shrouding this, they're deeper and more impactful, meaning their energies are stronger, which is why there's so much blue curtains there, hiding this small glimmer. There's so many more intentions involved. I want my family to be proud of me. You know, people never said I would make it. This is for all the haters out there. These are hidden ulterior intentions. You don't think that your records and the universe is calculating your energy? Energy is a mathematical equation. These are factual things, boo-boos. To get there, you got to purify it. You have to clear it. You are going through a healing transformation in order to do so. And one of the sacred ways in which you hold gratitude is by reconnecting to the joy. See how all three of these cards popped out? This is strong. They're telling you, shift. Let go of the negative ways of thinking, believing about yourself and your life. Return to gratitude. I want to invite you to revive your relationship, revive your relationship with self-love, letting go of the family drama and healing the karma those old ancestral patterns are strong. No. It's unrequited. This meaning that one of you is holding on more than the other. But in this situation, you're both exactly in the same consciousness. So neither one of you really wants each other for the right reasons, going back to the hidden motives. I know that's so hard to hear. Gratitude of self, not for the things you have. And that's a beautiful way to begin the observance of gratitude, but really just being grateful that you are. So I want to thank you for tuning in, my friends. I'm Demi, and if this resonates with you, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit the notifications. And I'll see you next time. Namaste. It's going to be for deck 2. This is Chrysoprase. And what I love is that this is just, it puts me in the mind of, I'm calling them, because I don't always know all the names. I have so many crystals. I'm hearing aquamarine. It reminds me of that, except it doesn't just start at heart and throat. It actually goes all the way to the mind. So it hits heart, throat, third eye, and seventh chakra as well. It helps give you just a very nice, clear communication all the way. I call this the stone of mind engineering, up there with appetite, because they're very clear, heart, mind centered stones, and they give you the clarity. So for those of you who chose that, we're going to go into deck 2 now. Deck number 2, let's get started. Again, this is Chrysoprase. I want to share this with you because it says it helps one to remain centered in the heart, resolving, and also encourages one to face a difficult truth or threatening situations. It's truth-centered in compassion. It also says that it activates the solar plex. So this one, I love both Chrysoprase and Chrysocoa, but its power is pretty strong. So it is definitely a stone of love and compassion and healing those deeper wounds. So uniting one's, I love this for this deck, uniting one's individual desires with the heart's higher longing for the good of all. I don't know if you've seen the series with the Amalagonite, but that stood out to me, as well as Kunzanite and Morganite. Really other powerful love stones, higher vibrational than a rose quartz. So yes, you will get crystal educated up in here, simply because you need to understand why the stone resonated with you. And it also will help you understand why the cards that you picked, why they were drawn to this deck. Everything is done here by the element of channel. There is no chance involved. So there's definitely some heart healing happening here. So let's get started. Now remember, this is all right, so still have a couple more cards to go. We're going to break this down. So I'm looking at also a series of chains of events, and actually I was expecting to see 2 different consciousnesses, 2 different sets of energy here. It is not. So I'm going to have to really break this down to you. What's the title of this again, Nikki?
Where do we stand?
Where do we stand? Well, because I don't know if you watched the intro where I didn't know what they were going to say, but originally I was pulling two different sets of cards for both energies. So where do we stand? Where are you both at together right now? And remember, the meditation was guided into being present. You know, I am present. I am open to being present in the moment. So this is happening right now. Right now, you both, and I was expecting to see two different energies, so 4 cards for each of you. This is a whole scenario happening in your life right now. You are in a cycle of diminish, the both of you. So the struggle here is forcing it to stay together. You guys, neither one of you can seem to hold on to and stabilize the outward part of your lives. And this has been going on all year. So I'm seeing scrambling. Right now, you guys are scrambling right now, financially, and then emotionally. So there was, not only did this come out in the open, this deception, someone just, so either someone just got called out, caught up, or it came out. This is no longer just behind your back and betrayal. You're aware of it, on top of the emotional connection in the relationship is gone. But your finances aren't adding up. The emotional strain and stress, there are children involved in this. This has put you here. And so you have the most dominant energy right now in the relationship, because this person isn't showing up at all. And because everything, you feel like, not only do you feel lost in it, it's almost like you're in denial that this is happening. And so the storm of it all, and trying to keep up, there it is, you're trying to keep up the illusionary facade of strength when you're crumbling inside. And there's a part that says, I can't let anybody know that this is happening. You have a lot of pride, and you need assistance and help in moving through this. And so there is someone assisting you, or attempting to, someone that you can talk to. It says loving woman here, but this has nothing to do with the relationship. This is someone that you go to for counsel or guidance, and someone that you're about to meet soon if you haven't already. This is someone outside of your circle too. This is not an energy that you know. This is not a friend or a family member. You're too proud for that to happen. So this energy has got to come in. So being open to in the present moment opens you up for this person to come assist you in teaching you how to create and heal and let this go, because these two are the energies that you're currently creating from. As you begin the journey of healing, you will not only change the cycle from decrease to new beginnings, but you'll start changing through manifesting. This person is going to help you bring all these 3 things in. This is connected to the one person. This is the healing, the changing of the events, moving forward to your future, and creating a new cycle. So where do you stand in this relationship? This is all about you. There's 2 healing cards here because the gift of connection. And that's what you need because your energy is fragmented. So you need to be able to, wow, there we go. Chrysoprase. You need to enjoy the hugging and loving of yourself just a little bit longer. You need to spend just a little bit more time releasing and healing just a little bit longer, knowing how special you are. This person is also going to help remind you, teach you that. The soul lesson is clarity. Can you see it? Lost and confused, feeling like imprisoned because you can't talk about it. You can't tell anyone of the financial struggle, the relationship, the depth of how dastardly this scenario has played out for you. As a matter of fact, there's some of the reason why you won't tell anybody because people said, oh, you know what, this ain't gonna work. This is this and this. So a lot of people have already had a lot to say about the relationship. So now you're lost. Clarity. And you need, this person is going to help you bring that, all of this. You need healing. So funny because this stone, when I was reading it, it said heart, solar plexus was one of the chakras, and this is a solar plexus, clarity. You are diminishing in your life right now. You are bleeding out all over the place, if I could use it in such a general way. And so you're just falling apart. So if this were tarot, traditional tarot, this would be the Tower card in the worst of ways. Everything is falling apart. And you also are trying to hold on to it, and you're also kind of backsliding into this place of deep helplessness. Maybe you were taught, no, that's not a maybe. You were taught, don't reach out. You have too much pride to reach out. You're trying to save face. That's what they're saying. You need to bring some clarity, and this person is the connection to all that. The healing, opening you up, changing your cycle. You are in a cycle of diminished. You will move into a cycle of new beginnings. So where are you and this other person? Your he or your she? Letting go of the issues of control. This is already, you're trying to control it. You move from letting go of control issues to moving into romance, moving into a space of loving yourself. This person teaches you that, the power of manifestation, trusting and listening to yourself, growing the depth of your connection and the knowingness, bringing clarity into your life. This brings a new cycle. And this right here, I love how this picture already looks like a wedding, a celebration of a milestone. There it is. Let go of this garbage here, especially the person attached to it. Change the way you believe. You're trying to hold on to, number one, a relationship that's phasing out. You're in a cycle of diminish and decrease, and you're trying to hold on to the look and the value to the people that you think you need to show that you've got it all together when clearly you do not. And it's okay. And I'm not trying to put you on blast, but you don't. And you're drowning. You're watching this right now and you're saying, oh my God, this is my life. How do I get from here to here? Well, I could be that woman. Coach, workshops, Reiki master. You're going to need someone in your life who is rooting for you. Because you don't believe that the people that are in your life, there's no one showing up. This person is someone you don't know.
So whether it's me or someone else, if you need to find a confidant, there's all kind of resources listed at the bottom of my description page after you've looked at the timestamps. But this right here is happening. And if you want to learn how to manifest your life, I would be honored to do so. But that's what I teach all day, every day, is the power of you. Because you need a powerful new beginning. So this cycle could continue, or you could just say, you know what, I'm going to make a change for me, connecting more to you today. And this is an act now. This is a call to acting now. You want this change, this new beginning to come into your life. You have got to move now. And they're telling me to share this one other thing about Chrysoprase, because I shared it just before. It says Chrysoprase helps one remain heart-centered, providing courage to face a difficult or threatening situation with a steadfast resolve centered in truth and compassion. And that's exactly what I see here. This is a threatening situation. And the resolve is the soul truth. And this can be resolved quickly. You've got to be prepared to move. Change the trajectory of your life's outcome by bringing clarity. What does your heart say you need right now? You need a pillar. You need something to hold on to that's going to pull you out of the centrifugal force of the hurricane that is ravishing your soul. And we are here for you at I'm Powered by Love. And I'm Jameen. We're going to recap here in just a moment. Let's take a look.
The power of consciousness is so amazing. We can literally just pick up the remote if we had the understanding of how the remote control really worked with our heart and our mind. Right now you're in a cycle of diminish. And this was, what was this again, Nikki? The title?
Oh, yeah. Where do we stand?
Where do we stand? I get so deep in the reading that sometimes, especially when they're channeling down, I'm just trying to hold on to all the information coming forward. Where do you guys stand? I was expecting to see two different consciousnesses, and so the overall theme right now is diminished. Everything is depleted from your life in every way, shape, or form. And to get to the next cycle, it's going to take, I love this card. I love the baby. There's no other symbol to me for a new beginning than a new life. So when we're talking about rebirth and change, I am Powered by Love is the home of transformational coaching. You don't get there without it, because it requires a deep change in your consciousness. And you've been living this way, and it's just now catching up to you. And this part was spiraled. You were doing okay living in the facade of the relationship that you had. But this event of deception brought this all gushing forward, which is why I said this is probably very reminiscent, if you follow tarot, of the Tower card, because this is your life just crumbling apart. And the addiction, the pity party would be here. The deep, deep loss. The fragmented energies. And because you're so fragmented, you can't move. It's debilitating when that happens. And we get to a place where we don't trust anyone around us to really confide in, to really bring us to a point of lifting us up and taking us to the next level, because that's what it's going to take for you. Not just clarity. It's hard to get clear when you are so lost, overwhelmed, and it's almost like you're being run over by a steamroller. You're just depleted outwardly in the world and inwardly in your soul and spirit. So how can you connect to yourself? How are you going to be able to do that by yourself? So that's why they said this person is someone else. This is someone outside of your sphere of friends, someone that's in your family who can't, first of all, you would need someone spiritual to be able to pull that through, because this keeps reoccurring. That's why this cycle is so hardcore right now. You are calling for yourself to heal this version of yourself so you can walk in the new version of you, period. So it's going to require a change in how and who you talk to. That's why this person is no one that you know, and which is why I raised my hand and said, visit my website. I Empowered by Love has a team of healers, coaches. That's what we do, transformational coaching, getting down into the places where you believe this type of life is okay. Because what you really want is the big milestones, success, marriage, the passion to live a creative life based on your purpose. You want to know why you are here. You got all these things happening. To just clear the slate, level the landscape, tear down the mountain, bring it all just crumbling down so you can start over new. But you have to have some steps in place. And it takes supersonic power to remanifest. And you have to know universal law. You have to understand the trajectory of intentions, and also being able to clear the old beliefs that you were trained and taught about who you were, the role you should play in your life, what love should look like, how money should come. Where else are you going to get that? Because your family is going to tell you the same thing, and you're too afraid to share this with your friends because this is why you're trapped. You can absolutely let it all go. It's hurting you anyway. So just let it all go. Oops. Here we go. Somebody fell. Don't know who it is. And enter into a stage of falling in love with yourself. And guess what? Got plenty of new workshops. I'm starting in a couple of new weeks. Most of the coaching programs are already full this year, but there's plenty of workshops. Meditation is a great place to start. Just to beat that connect to self, that'll do it every time. Crystal grid workshops. If you don't want to dive into the deeper, heavier stuff, let the vibrational resonance of other things work in your life. Doing a sound splash, sonic Reiki healing, places to start. Check us out at I Empowered by Love. Please do not walk away from this without looking at the website. Reach out, ask some questions. We're here for you. All that can be found in the contact pages of the website. We are founded and committed to healing any and everyone, you included. And what we do is vibrational healers, coaches, teachers, livers of it. Even these products are based in those vibrations. So just stop by and take a look. And I'm just sending you love because, my heart is breaking because I know you're listening to this and you're saying, but I don't even have the money right now. That's why I'm on YouTube looking for answers right now. I'm looking for the guidance. And I don't know where to go. So I am going to recommend the workshops because at least you'll get, in some cases, 4 or 5 weeks of coaching. They're mini coaching sessions. But you're worth it. And how much money have you spent on things that you are worth it? And this is the time for you. It literally says within a few weeks. So my prayers, everyone here, our team's prayers, going out to you, sending you Reiki, love, and light now. Please like, subscribe, and share. Because you are here now, and we are here for you. And I'm Denise, and I'm signing out. See you next time, right here. Namaste. This is Rose Quartz. You want to know, where do we stand right now? Hold on to that present moment awareness. Take a nice deep breath, and let's go in for the journey. Rose Quartz needs no introduction for its world-renowned fame of love and unconditional love too, as a matter of fact. But there's still some higher vibrational love quartzes, and if you guys want to know a little bit more about those would be Kunzanite and Morganite. So let's get started here.
tell you right now, lots of healing energy happening. All right, I'm expecting to see two different consciousnesses here, but I see, oh, there it is. This is why you're asking, where are we? Where are we at right now? Let's put that there. So let's look, we got two different consciousnesses happening. All right. This is them, and this is you. You are moving into the trajectory of the fulfillment of self in all ways. Right now, you are just seeing the abundant joy of life just overtaking you. And this type of thing that happens to people, I talk about it all the time as a spiritual coach and teacher. When we get to this place where we're learning that we are the manifestors and that we're connecting our conscious awareness, that our beliefs in ourselves, following and trusting our soul, what everybody calls intuition, when you trust that and you act on it, and because it only comes in alignment, those synchronicities come into alignment when you are clear about your intentions. You're learning that the love of self is connecting all of the things that are happening to your life. So you are thrilled about this move. You may even be a little bit more in tune. You've had some pretty good solid movements, they're saying, throughout the year. You stepped into every retrograde. We had some humongous movements with Neptune, Pluto in the background. You had some surprising, unexpected events due to Uranus out there bringing up those events, but you looked at what you wanted and said, do I believe this? Is this something that's beneficial to me? And does it represent self-love? Can I be guided and elevated? This is an elevation of spirit. This is opening your heart, and this is an attunement to guides, ascended masters, crossed over loved ones, and those other higher vibrational beings that are leading you to this person today. Here's your mate, though. Dark consciousness, lost in the labyrinth of life, lost in self-identity, lost in self-esteem, lost in connection to what they want in the world. This person is already deeply depressed. You guys are on opposite sides of the map, and not only are you on opposite sides energetically, they think that your wide-eyed optimism is holding you down. This is a big chief part of the problems that are happening in the relationship. They want to stay where they are, and you are being forced to let go. You are actively making choices to let go. You are already beginning to plan that out right now, because this is becoming toxic. You've been asking this question, making these statements, falling in love with yourself, beginning the romantic. In the self-love club, there's 3 phases, and one of them is romance yourself. The other one is respect yourself. And you're in this space right now, and that's why rose quartz stood out to you. And this is part of the energy of what you're doing. You're cleansing and protecting. You are starting to realize this isn't going anywhere. This person doesn't want to join the journey of goodness. They want to stay stuck. And I don't want that anymore. I'm starting to see I'm not just empowered. You're not looking through the ego lens anymore. You're enjoying the thrust of the free sailing wind that is moving and flowing and carrying you in life. And you're like, I love who I am. I am who I am. I know myself now. I'm getting so much clearer about myself right now. Your guides, you're all one now. That's what the row of these three mean. You are connected with them in your soul. This is your soul elevation, all residing inside of you. And you're saying, I'm loving this. I'm becoming a clear manifester. I can see it. I think I got to let you go. I'm almost ready to do that. Because I can see myself having the life that I want. It's right there. I can see it. And if I keep holding on to you, this is the cleansing and clearing that you're doing. You're preparing yourself to make that step as you're making it right now. I love who I am. Cleansing, clearing, healing, protecting. It's not without standing that you love this person, but you are preparing to let go. Do you want to let go? I'm just going to ask. I want you to think about that. Can you, with where you've grown and what you want, can you carry them to a place where they can become this top row, just like you? You do know it's not your responsibility. No one can do that. If you hold on to this is going to slow all this down, because now you're going to have to take energy and focus to put onto them. That's why this is here. So what do you want? I still got 2 more cards to go. Whoop, 3. Sorry. 3. So I want you to think about that, because I know you want to hold on. There's not a person in the world that doesn't try. And the reason why we try is because we don't feel lovable, and we feel like somehow this person is the only person that has unlocked the magic box of being able to love us. And when that one person does, it's like, oh my God, if I let this go, then no one else. Where will I find someone else? How will I find someone else? We've been in this so long. I put in so much time. I put in so much work. We've been through so much together. Oh my God, I can't live. That's some bullshit that we tell ourselves. Just like we attracted them in a low vibration, we could so much easier attract, and much quicker too, by the way, someone else in a higher vibration, which is by choosing to let go. So we have here angel answer cards. Remain positive. About your steps. Choosing to let go. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, but it is true. This person does not want to go. They don't believe you. And their own darkness as in they don't believe that they're lovable. And now that you are coming into this person right here, they're like, why would you want to stay with me? So they're actively trying to push you away at the same time. You're never there for me. You focus too much on work. You're too busy for me. You don't have time for me. And you've done all that you can, which is why you're now looking at letting it go. Protecting and cleansing your energy from the toxicity, releasing all attachment to it. Remain positive. If you hold on in the old belief that you used to have that this person is the one, all of this will start seeping into trying to protect and keep and hold the relationship. You're already at the crossroads of letting go. Allow this to naturally move through its course. You're not, just like you found out, you had to heal yourself and change your beliefs about who you said you were. I am who I am. You are loving yourself today. This person has to find that out too. And they're trying to make you now validate all of their worth. As you have learned, no one can do that but them. I love this because in your letting go, as they were just saying, by letting go, when you let go of something, my hand is already full with this crystal. I can't, well, you get it. I can't very well go pick up this other one. So there is a relationship coming from a past life. It says you've known each other before. It's a very strong, this card has a really strong resonance with it. So someone is coming into your life, but you got to let go of this one. Remain positive about the life and the future that you're building for yourself, because you're already taking steps to let go. This is all about you. Where do we stand right now? Well, this relationship doesn't. But at the energy and the trajectory, look at all of this. Right now, you're so high. Why would you stop to double back, to trade back, go backwards? You're already thinking about it. This is you in the present moment. You're already thinking about it. You're already taking the steps. You're taking the active steps and planning it. So they're just saying, we're going to give you a peaceful resolution. Not only that, but the end reward is you're going to walk out with open arms, with the guides, your ascended masters, and all that have been showing you, healing you, teaching you, growing you into a relationship that they also are going to be matching this vibration, because that's what you came to fulfill together in this life. Last life, you weren't ready. Just like this person's not ready, but now you're both ready. So this person is walking in your door, and we're going to recap now.
So where are we right now? Rose Quartz, deck number 3. You are in a place of, man, just loving the fullness of all of your life. They've confirmed it. I am who I am. I'm loving me right now. Look at all that I've done. Look at all that I've accomplished. Look at where I've grown. Connection with myself, deeper, more fuller. I want to even go further now. Walking in the knowing, hearing and listening with clarity. Elevated by spirit. This is you. I was expecting to see 2 totally different stories, but this one is all consuming, and you can see why it's all consuming. Because your energy is so high. The Ascended Masters are in this reading. They're guiding you now. You know this is your reading. The person here, they're lost in the deep void of darkness. Not just depression and addictions. This person has set their face against you. They don't want to go where you're going in the way in which you're doing it. They don't even believe that they're worthy enough to have this version. And now they think that because you're becoming this, that you won't love them anyway. So they're already starting to push you away, pull back, withdraw from the relationship. This is leading you to seek the steps and the action. You're taking solar plex action now. You're thinking about it. You're putting energy on it. You're here in this reading looking for a confirmation of it. Now they're telling you everything that you're thinking. These dudes, because they're the same ones that are giving me this reading. Your Ascended Masters are saying, yep, it's time to go. Why risk it? Solar plexus. The energy of clearing and protecting. Keep creating. Keep aligning your heart and your will. Don't stop. That's why they say remain positive. It's okay to let go. It's okay to move on. What I love about this card is I love how there's 2 doors. And they were saying that we always try. She's going to the door and look beyond, and I don't know if you can see that in the door. It looks like a magical opening. That magic is when you let go of those old hounds that you're holding on to, trying to drag into your new life, you're going to walk into the connection that is just not a star seed worthy, but we're talking about an alignment of someone who you're going to be like, oh my God, it's just like we're everything together. We always look for that word complete. Completion starts with self. So when you have that, then you can really have that with someone. So we're walking into a space of that. This relationship is going to end peacefully. You're already making all the plans for it now. Here's those steps. You're taking the steps. You've got the energy. You're planning it now. You're looking at how to do it. And so you've got intention, energy. You've got 2 energy cards. So you're putting a lot of energy already on it. So they're just saying, okay, don't worry about it. Remain positive. You're already planning it positive. You know you want it for yourself because there it is. There will be a peaceful resolution. Don't worry about it. How's it going to end? Are they going to fight? Is this going to be ugly? Keep loving you and seeking the guides for that, because they're going to keep providing you the answers of how to make these plans precision. See it working out, because this is what's on the line. The person that you really want to spend the rest of your life with, someone who you've already lived a lifetime with, but you both weren't ready to love in that way, and now you're both ready. So, I'm Demi, and I want to thank you for tuning in. I am Powered by Love TV. This pick a card reading was so immense, and I wanted to prepare you guys. I hope that you were open to receiving it. If this resonated with you, please subscribe and hit that bell and let us know you like it. Drop a comment. Let us give us some feedback here about it. Share it. Tell someone about it. And keep connecting to us. And that's what that bell is for. We have so much other content that's coming at you. We got our daily soul messages, those angelic messages every day, coming from those high vibrational chords of light with Josh, and then our soul scopes, that content that marries your soul books and your zodiac. What's going on with you by Decant? Check those out. And I want to thank you for tuning in. And, as you've already begun the journey of reviving yourself and healing and bringing that self-love in, let's take that to the next level, because there is a reason why you still haven't let go yet. There's a reason why you're looking to see where are we at right now, what's going on with us. You already know. This is super clear because the meditation set it up. You are already planning it right now. So why you're asking about it is because you have some doubts and some healing that you need to do yourself. And so if you want to look more deeper into the year ahead, there's Akashic Record readings available at I Am Powered by Love. Visit us at IamPoweredByLove.com. Or if you like a deeper reading, we provide an exclusive YouTube offer for reading just for you. And I want to thank you all for tuning in. And peace, love, and blessings. This is a beautiful journey. I'm excited to be the one to have to share this with you and channel this reading down to you. And I want to thank you for tuning in. See you next time. I'm Demi. Namaste.